Well, back out, fourth day of climbing Albarracin. Starting to get a little bit of a feel for the place.
It feels cold.
It's not so we didn't get much climbing done yesterday. We got one problem each because of all the snow. And we're hoping today's going to go a little bit better. So we're going to go straight over to the 7A that Sophie was working 2 days ago. And she got all the moves on it. So now we're going to go back, so try and get the send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been trying, I don't actually know what it's called, flash up on the screen. 7A. Oh, when I first looked at it, it looked nails hard. It still is nails hard for me. You have to sort of do these funky moves on these little slopers and lots of heel hooking. Sort of almost matching your heel to your hand all the time. And then there's quite a big move just here. You have to go from match this little sloper thing, move the heel and then lunge up to that and then lunge back over there, and trying it and keep falling off, and then eventually found a way to do that top section a little bit better. So I mean, it's not an easy top out, it's still quite a lot of tension, a lot of grovelling. I found like a little divot that might work a little bit better for me. We'll see, just resting now. Sun's coming out. It's turning out to be a nice day. Doesn't feel as cold today.
Well done. You did it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
7A, Albarracin.
Oh, that took a lot of tension.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm really shaky now. It's a lump of rock. And I keep saying I'm trying to get back into climbing and things, but I sort of feel like I'm back into climbing. So I almost feel like I have to try and like prove to myself that I am back in the game by climbing a grade that I thought was where I was, I guess. But I climbed one of them in Wales, but you're never quite sure, or I'm never quite sure whether it's like a one-off, whether I've just somehow managed to fluke my way through a climb, or whether I am now climbing back at that level again. It's quite hard to tell, I think, a lot of the time, because, well, I think a grade, I'm not an average size climber, so grades tend not to be an average grade for me. So finding out where I am, I guess, is that little bit harder, because yeah, I can't just walk up to any climb and climb that grade and say that I'm climbing at that grade, because it just doesn't work out that way. Sometimes I'll walk up to like a 5 and discover that I'm not tall enough, or I'm not got the arm span for it. I think I want to finish with the rehab. I want the shoulder not to be lingering over me anymore. I don't want to have to worry about it or think about it. And I know it was still quite early on, and the surgeon said, like, a year probably, and most people don't think about the surgery anymore. So yeah, just want that side of things to be gone. And back climbing again, and hopefully getting even stronger. Duende los Cepillos.
Yeah, that one. 7B. Looks quite crimpy. Landing's a bit funny as well. Because, I mean, it's not like you're high or.
It's not death on a stick.
It's not death on a stick.
Start sliding down that.
But you do. You are going to sort of land potentially on that edge. Also, I think you sort of top out here, so there's kind of potential for falling down this way as well. So that's quite low. Undercut. The undercut hold itself is good, but the feet look pretty rubbish. So I think that's going to be the issue, because the feet are so bad. It's trying to generate upward force to either come up to this super sharp crimp or this one. When you warmed up.
Well done.
This wasn't warmed up enough. Oh yes, that's what happens when you pick a 7B for your warm up.
Yes, well done.
Went alright.
What's it called again?
No idea. What's it called?
Duende los Cepillos.
That's good though. That first move's a real gut wrenching, just pull on, squeeze everything and throw for that little crimp and then try and engage it. Alright. Yeah, nice to be kind of getting back into the flow of things a little bit. Felt like when we first arrived, didn't know the rock that well, and we hadn't been climbing much outside because the weather had been so bad, and it's been, well, the long drive down. So it's taken a couple of days, few days to get into the groove, but yeah, 7B yesterday, 7B today. 7A for you.
See?
CC. Alright, onwards. the top out would be easy. Once you get this hold, it's all over.
What's it called?
Asitaka?
Uh-huh.
Asitaka. So,
Asitaka.
7B plus. Another massive roof. The roof part looks okay, that's not worrying me too much. But the holds on the lip of the roof are they're quite sloopy. They're not very good holds. So the only way I can see of kind of doing anything with those holds is going to be by locking feet in places. But this roof is a little bit higher as well. It's going to mean if you do start sort of locking heels in or things like that, it's going to be a lot more scary. See what happens. Okay. I think that's workable. That's like you could, when you know where you're going, you'll be able to get to that fairly quickly once you know which pockets and the sequence for your hands and feet. But these last holds, these last pockets aren't good. They're not great. Well, got all the moves now. Some scary moves. But it is raining, which means the top holds are getting wet, so I'm feeling a bit of pressure to just sort of get on it and try and get it sent. But it's quite tiring problem, so.
Allez.
Allez. I should have rested more before trying that.
The important thing is you got it.
Yeah, just. All those top moves are fine, but I just got really tired. Just hadn't been resting enough in between goes. Was trying to get through before the rain came in, and then just as I started, the rain came back in pretty heavy. So that's a bit getting damp on top. Oh, that is a phenomenal problem.
Well done.
It's good. 7B plus. Let me show you the hold. So it's this thing. This all here, but like fingers. I had to put tape on my finger because it's really sharp on this edge. But it's really hard to get the fingers like in there, particularly when you're pressing them in from underneath, and then you get them really in there, and you have to sort of twist and lock them and off them, and then do that. It's a big move from that pocket right the way out to a blind sloper. But you feel like if you miss that sloper, you're coming down and you don't know if you can get your fingers out again. It makes it a bit exciting. Ah, all right, that's good. Right, well my arms are spent, so it's over to you. Your turn. What are you going
It's
on?
raining.
It's raining, it's fine. It's only a little bit of rain. You're meant to be British. It's like...
Yeah, when it rains, they go indoors. Today was a good day.
Yeah, really good day.
Some B's for Brett, and then some A's. Yeah.
Starting to get a feel for the place a little bit now.
Yeah, skin's recovered from the fur, from some crimp episode that happened. Don't know where we'll end up tomorrow, but so much more to look at. Anyway, are you gonna sign off?
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying all these videos of seeing us exploring Albarracin. Give it a like, leave us a comment. We love reading the comments from all you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one.